Okay, YouTube 1 is nice and running as well. Ooh, and I got a message. Give me a second. This is how I start the stream now. Ah. Okay, and today we are going to do more of the thing we were doing last time. Hoping for a different result. Oh yeah. Or not. This is not the perfect spawn of the chests, but I will play it anyway. So I'm going to do hard restarts with only accepting the magic missile as the first skill. And restarting the games that are falling behind the target score by 50k. More than 50k, basically. Yeah, I just realized that nowhere in my predictions the thing is divided by, like, I'm not considering if it's divided by 80. Which is basically a small inconsistency, let's say. Oh, I got the... Yeah, my focus is a bit down today. I thought I just got the first level of Specialist 3, but it is already second, which is great. So first minute I'm ending with level 5. Not full set of the abilities, and most importantly, I still have no Mortimer Kisses, which will lose me a bit of the pace at this particular moment of the game, probably. And I already had to invest into Magic Missile level 3. I might turn this game into Magic Missile game, basically. That should work just fine. It will not work just fine, but that's something I would love to try to do. I might lock multiple different abilities as the next one, and Laguna Blade is one of them. So the wave of skeletons is stopping at 145, so they will not be respawning for a long 15 seconds. Let's go Singe, who cares? Terrain Core would be perfect here. We can see both of the big satires. Yeah, by the way, considering that I'm playing Magic Missile build, should I go outside the corridor? Well, picking up is still a thing. And I need Magic Missile on the second mini-boss as well for this playthrough. So I will need to keep 2 rerolls. Following this build, I will be killing Roshan's way faster, so I will have more items earlier into the game. Oh, another thing I was looking to try out after basically in the last stream, I had like the game where I was not able to get a trident, so I literally had a Kaya. That was the end game for me, and I had no specialist array. So, and I finished the game like close to 2.3 million points, which was super surprising to me, not gonna lie. So yeah, that basically made me thinking if I do have like sort of overflow of the projectiles closer to the later game. And that means basically, like, I mean, that could be explained by the fact that like some of the bounces are basically jumping to the same monster, and some of them are like coming to those monsters way too late and are not effective. So they are like applying their damage to like either almost dead monster or hello Black Rain, hello brother, I'm watching you from work. That is great, as long as this is fine with you. I'm just a bit concerned that it might be distracting for your work. But you're the big boy, you will figure it out. I trust you. Okay, Octarine Core. Yeah, I will follow the Octarine Core for now. How is it looking? At minute 4. Oh, it's almost minute 5 actually. Okay, I will most probably finish this game. I want to see the second boss basically and see if, like, how much damage will I have on the magic missile. Or should I not? The thing is that this wasn't the perfect magic missile game, and this is why I have doubts. Let's go with track here. I feel like extra damage is not what I need right now. I have extra damage right now. Oop. Phylactery. Okay, we'll get back to corridor for like 10 or something seconds. I tried this build several times, but the best score I got was if take Tomb of Experience first. That 30% more XP help you very much. Yeah, but the thing is, like, it's not like free 30% experience. It's like 30% experience instead of like Octarine Core or like pickup radius. I don't know. Like, it's hard for me to believe that the experience book is working. It does grant you a bit like boost, but it like it's not for free. You are changing one thing for another, and that is problematic. That is problematic in my opinion. 2.2 millions. Yeah, it's decent. I think this build is more consistent. Like, it doesn't care if you like got the like you first of all, you don't care about boss spawns. You don't care about like luck with how fast you can kill the Russians. It's like it's super simple one. So yeah, I like this build from this perspective. It's like the way you can learn the game of a sort. $39 damage. This is not crazy, but it is pretty good. I had a game with like magic missile build where I had like 50 damage at this point into the game, but Yeah, anyway, I want to record this, like this game, for multiple reasons. One of which I actually want to like compare it in the table I have, compare it to other games. Like I just wonder how the dynamic of this game is looking like, with like 10 extra damage to the magic missile. Let's invest a little bit into phylactery, as we are clearly lacking a bit of damage at this point in the game. I will go through the corridor right now, as the amount of monsters is not big. Okay, there is another magnet. Shouldn't have picked the second one, obviously, but whatever, it happened. I will avoid the next one, obviously. I will leave it probably for the time where I will be exiting the, like when I will be heading for the next mini boss. So third not next mini boss. I will meet the third mini boss here, obviously, and then I will be heading towards the mini boss pocket on the sides to spend the rest of the game there. Welcome to the stream, Justin. Aloha. Welcome to the stream, El Jupes. Does maxing track have impact on the score or just the gold? When you pick up gold, you also get score for the gold, so it does have influence. Might not be that significant. I will probably pick up the magnet right now and head to the side of the map, to the pocket of the mini boss. Yeah, I wanted to make Vampire Survival stream today, but I got lazy, so I just started the everything that is already prepared for me, and this is what we are doing today. Okay, minute 10. Where are we? Oh god. We're like 500,000 points behind. Yeah, this is not a perfect run, obviously, but that was expected. At minute 5 I was like below 500s, right? So basically, because of the lack of the level, right? Doing Arcane Bolt to roll to other skills. So because of lack of the level, I probably lost another 200,000 points. But yeah, again, this is expected for the build like this. I need to appreciate Mortimer Kisses more. Yeah, so again, had this game yesterday where... Ooh. Yeah, I should go stone in the bed. Had this game yesterday where I had no Specialist Array, I had no Trident, and I still scored like 2.3 million, almost 2.3 million score, which surprised me a bit, and that make me think if Chain Frost is like actually necessary at all. I might be practicing some games where I have Snotty the Bed instead of Chain Frost or something like that. And again, I can get Chain Frost like after as the 7th ability or something like that. I do believe I will lose some of the like killing performance, but that will be happening after minute 6, first of all. And the question is like how much boost can I receive before minute 6 thanks to Snotty the Bed. Ji Shenchu, welcome back to the stream. How long have you been streaming? Oh, I just started. This is rather a late stream for me, but this should be a better stream for the viewers of mine, as YouTube claims. Yeah, Justin, are you going to stay here for another half an hour? We can do like the review of your game if you up to it. This will be a new experience to me. And as you feel like it might be a fun experience for both of us. Or no, it should be called differently, not a review. Game analysis? Coaching. Yeah, let's call it coaching. Okay, so far this looks like a 2.2 million run. And again, this wasn't perfect. A magic missile run. I like invested. It feels like I'm missing some damage. Why they are like so close? Okay, cool. I'm maxed level, right? I am. 9. Yeah, that's cool. Not like 56 is rather a low. Oh, I wonder if Snotty the Bat slows the. How's it called? The Imperia. That could be helpful for letting her live for a bit longer. A little bit more, a little bit more. Yeah, I hope she will spawn one more set of monsters, but whatever. We are where we are. As often, as always, as... Come on! No, this was a bad spawn. Guys, please like the video, support our host. Yes, I completely support that statement. Oh, I need to pick up the cheese as well. Like, again, not a lot of the... I will not have time. Yeah, like the video. If you're here, like the video. Welcome back to the stream. Finger up. Hi, see you guys again. Hello there. This is the community of Nest of Thorns fans. So yeah, again, last stream I had this game without Specialist Array and I had Kaya without Trident. I gotta check what were the damages on these two abilities, but like finishing the game with like 2.3 million points was like super surprising to me. So the thoughts I had is that like there is too much damage into the late game, which might sound weird because like you're clearly not killing enough monsters there. A lot of them are living for too long. But it is also could be the result of like the amount of bounces you get from Magic Missile and Chain Frost. They are like interfere one with each other and like decreases the benefits of one and another. Okay, in the meantime, I will open the video from Justin. Mhm. The problem with that video will be that you won't be able. Okay, I will look it here probably. Yeah, or no. Give me a few seconds. I will organize it somehow. Okay, we'll add another source. This will be a monitor capture. Where is it? Display capture. Add existing main monitor, top left monitor, top monitor. This one, yes. Got it. It's visible already. I will center it. God. Transform. Center vertically. Yeah. We'll put it a bit down into the sources list. Somewhere here. Yeah, awesome. So you can see it now. Oh god, I cannot see the chat. That was stupid. Stupid. Me being a little bit stupid. Okay, I will delete this monitor. And I will add another one. Yeah, give me a sec. Main monitor. Yep, that should be fine. And I will enable the desktop sound. So you might hear some notifications from. God, you're seeing everything. I should keep that in mind. Some notifications. But yeah, it will not last for long. We'll set the review speed to 2. And here it is. Justin, you're here. If anything, just type it in chat. Noob mistake. The 10 minutes and 11:30 waves were farmed in the middle boss area instead of running to the side areas at 9:30. Don't think that is a big issue, but yeah, you rather go to the side. So you had one restart. This is a perfect spawn of, like almost perfect spawn of the chests. You get first ability Chain Frost, which we all know is not ideal. Octarine Core. I would actually consider taking the Kaya here over Octarine Core for multiple reasons. I know Octarine Core might help you a little bit with Chain Frost, but again, Kaya can potentially help you with Mortimer Kisses a bit later into the game. And Octarine Core does the same help, but again, 5% cooldown reduction is comparably lower than 15% damage, even considering other cooldown reduction that is already present in the game. I made this calculation in the past. Oh, this is not the same run. Cool. Yeah, well, but yeah, anyway, I would feel like Kaya is more important for the Mortimer's efficiency on the 230 wave of the skeletons. And even like at minute 1, when the skeletons are starting appearing in pretty big numbers, it is already pretty important. So yeah, let's scroll here to 330. Ooh, there is some quality. Is it just... Okay, yeah, it's probably... No. What? YouTube, wake up. Okay, this is... Yeah. Don't do this. Like, you shouldn't be playing these games like this. When you take track... Welcome to the stream, Slonic TV on Twitch. Hello, wishing many magnets on your runs. Yep, we are doing coaching here. Which sounds funny, but yeah, I'm reviewing the game with 2.56 millions from Justin. And we are discussing solutions here. Yeah, so track is like super bad ability for like the second slot. it won't be killing anything. It's huge. It has a huge cooldown. So basically, you're wasting the time of like basically level 3. You're like skipping level 2 literally. So I wouldn't be playing the games where how's it called, the track is the second skill. This is super important. I know I'm like hardcoring right now the magic missile, but track is like the worst case scenario. You hitting 2.56 million in this game is basically a miracle. Like, let's see how what will be your what do you think will be your level at minute 1 mark? I think it won't be like, it will be less than 4.5. I think it will be like closer to 4, which is super bad. But yeah, this is at least expectation. Might be, it might get a bit luckier. I'm wrong. Oh, and the spawn of the chests are super bad, so you will spend a lot of time in the center of the map. Also, like one of the viewers suggested to ramming into these monsters, which in this particular situation sounds like a good way to spend time. Especially after they got marked, which means their damage will be increased. Magic missile, yeah, this is what might carry you through the next 20 seconds. Picking up, I like the idea of picking up radius pickup item over the leveling up the specialist array. Your positioning is very weird. But yeah, it worked well in the end. You got magnet, you left it for later. Are you keeping this position to farm skeletons with magic missile? This is, if that is the case, this is super smart, because you just get the Mortimer kisses. Oh, and you also stopped to see the big skeletons. So yeah, like you might consider staying outside of the corridor for like utilizing the magic missile a bit. That could be a great idea. I honestly would go here for phylactery. Again, it will be mostly useless. It will help maybe with satires here a bit, but satires are not a big problem. The big satires as well, maybe a little bit earlier kill of the Roshan, but I wouldn't spend a reroll for that. Especially considering that your how's it called? The Mortimer kisses are pretty low level. Oh yeah, I forgot to check the thing. Yeah, so basically you see you are ending 230 with level 9, like nowhere close actually to level 10, which means your Mortimer is not level 5 for 230, and I think 230 level 5 Mortimer is kinda a goal. So let's check the 1 minute mark. 1 minute mark. Oh, you're doing pretty good. This is impressive. Maybe because of the outside of the corridor. I don't know. But yeah, again, ideal level for 1 minute mark is level 5. So that might be caused by you having as the second ability the track. Welcome back to the stream, Semyon. Hey mate, looking sharp today. Have a great stream. Thank you. So only level 1 chasm for 230 skeleton wave. You shouldn't be pushing the chasm. I would have level 3 chasm for 230, but you need to be locking out the slots as well if you have that opportunity. I mean, it also depends on like how often do you want to restart. Basically, if you have a lot of rerolls and your abilities are going well, like I wouldn't go Crystallis, for example. That is like super bad slots locker. But Phylactery even though again it's not ideal, but like rerolling phylactery seems like a bit expensive to me. That's all I'm saying. Like it's not that phylactery is important, it's that rerolls are important, and spending reroll on phylactery on level 1 phylactery, that's important. Level 2, yeah, that is like already questionable. You're like not locking the slot, you're just leveling up phylactery, which is useless in the first place. um but yeah, rerolling for an item is a good idea. Rerolling when you can lock the phylactery seems like a bit expensive to me. So this is not the perfect item, but it is a slot locker. And comparing it to Crystallis is absolutely useless. So that one I would skip before 230. Oh yeah, we were already at 230, right? Yeah, so this looks like you got experience from both of these satyrs. Or didn't you? Yeah. Like 8 and 2/3. Yeah, so basically, no, just one of them. That's unlucky. Finally, you got level 10, which is basically Mortimer Kisses level 5. Okay, you got like Mortimer Kisses flying to the top, which was very cool. Got a beat. Yeah, I would really. I don't think I'm doing it every time, but I would really suggest to move from the Mortimer Kisses into direction that is opposite to the first flying out. It's not always possible. It's not always easy to do, but in here it feels like you are spending too much time in a single position, which generates a lot of this like Mortimer projectiles to fall down to the left and to the right. If you would be moving to the top, like in this particular situation, there was a chance that new skeletons would be appear to the right and Mortimer would have another target. But like when it's like going into the empty spaces here and here, it means that you are not presenting new targets to the Mortimer and it's like not aiming at them. And yeah, as many people already discussed, like this corner is a bit worse than the corner on the right because you are not seeing enough on the top and you are not seeing enough on the bottom, so it's hard to understand where to move. Mortimer Kisses level 8 at 3-minute mark. A bit unlucky, but yeah, that's because of the leveling basically. 9307. Yeah, I see you're standing a lot in the place. I bet I'm doing the same sometimes. But in this particular situation, there was nothing that was stopping you from moving. And I would highly recommend to like plan out where you can move and move through the execution of the Mortimer. So I will slow down here to normal speed. So basically here as the Mortimer, before even Mortimer starts to executing, you should like pick the side, pick the direction and try to go into that direction. And if Mortimer is flying, first Mortimer is flying into the same direction, just turn around and move other way around. So yeah, here you're just staying on the one place, and this is why this might be just unlucky that these are dropped here, and I don't see if any on the left. But if you're like moving from this spot to this spot, you're like presenting more skeletons on the top. You're observing more skeletons, and if like first Mortimers are flying to the bottom, new ones might fly further. Some will fly here, some will fly here, and then new skeletons will appear on the top. Even though you are not seeing them, Mortimer does consider them. So you will reduce amount of Mortimers that are dropping outside of like useful area. You shouldn't be standing in one place while the Mortimer is executing. You need to move from ideally from the direction where first went in to the opposite direction, or like just move like anywhere. Like in the right corner, it should be from left to right, or from right to left, and in here it should be from the bottom to the top or from the top to the bottom. This will reduce, it will not always work, but it will sometimes reduce amount of Mortimers landing outside of the useful area. Sorry, we'll be back. Yeah, sorry, I'm still a bit sick, so we'll be sneezing throughout the stream. Let's get back. And let's change the speed as well. Thank you, El Jupsy. Oh, El Jups, I'm sorry. Oh, the meatball. That is a great start. One second, please. And here we are again. Yeah, so here it seems like a better approach to the Mortimer Kisses, but it seems like a rather lucky circumstances because you're running the circles. So at minute 4 mark you had like 400,000 points, which is like 65,000 behind the schedule that I have. This is like important to understand again. The next wave will be more important. So, but yeah, you're like 60k behind the schedule already at minute 4. I would go Crystallis here. Okay, Yasha, are you going this Kaya Yasha build? Oh, and you don't have the... yeah, okay, maybe Yasha was alright here. But yeah, again, like, your Mortimer execution feels a bit off to me. I'm pretty sure moving, as I described earlier, is the way that will improve the performance of your Mortimer by a lot. You're having a good level, otherwise though. Okay. You like Kayasha over the Trident. Yep. There was a pause, I guess. So you move towards the bottom. First boss was on the top, so you're basically walking through the corridors, killing the... how's it called? Oasis? Probably. Or you went here to pick up the magnet. This is a decent idea, but I would rather recommend you to go pick up this magnet and wait into the center. Why this magnet? Because you already killed the boss on the top, and this magnet is like kinda close to the top and close to the bottom. And like there is a chance that you will kill the boss in the center and then come back to the bottom for the third boss. And basically, if this will be the game, you will spend the rest of the game in this pocket, in the bottom pocket of the mini boss. And in this case, your top magnet will be basically never picked up. So you went for the magnet, but for a wrong one. I would consider that one first because it's like in the area that you unlikely to visit anymore. Yeah, I will reroll the video a bit back. Yeah, this is a questionable solution, but I see how locking the Crystallis will help you to finish Kaya Yasha. So, and also locking this spot. I see the limitations there with the reroll basically. Yep, you're doing circles around the wave of monsters, which is fine. You're got a bit unlucky with the items, so you're not able to finish Kaya Yasha soon enough. Where were we at 700? 1160. Oh, this is a great score this time. Still behind by like 50k or so, but yeah. I feel like something went wrong later into the game. So you're saying you like Trident over Honda, but you went for Phylactery here. I feel like you're not clear about that. I mean, you like Kaya Yasha over Honda, but Honda over Trident. That would make sense. Like again, I do favor Yasha over Senge. I feel Senge is like real questionable with this pushback mechanics. And you came to the middle to meet the last mini-boss, right? And now you're walking to the top to pick up the magnet. Again, I would keep that magnet for... I mean, yeah, you can have left that magnet for basically when you will come back to the top pocket after the killing the third boss, but yeah, it's anyway the efficiency of this magnet is the same right now as you didn't have many magnets in this game. Yeah, I wouldn't be staying here killing the boss. Like even like a second ago, we saw already one of the projectiles hit the column, and that those projectiles are basically disappearing, which is like slight inefficiency, which we would like to avoid here. Like I've seen, this projectile will hit the column, and yeah, that is minus damage and minus these jumps of the like potential future jumps of the projectile. It's just like disappearing without any bounces. Yeah. To be honest, that magnet wasn't a big deal. Like, you're most probably at the limit of the items on the floor anyway, so picking up it earlier or dragging the boss to it like wouldn't make much difference. There is something to like defend your early pickup of that magnet, which is like hope for getting more magnets, and like sometimes you get random magnets that are instantly picked up. So yeah, picking up magnets as soon as possible is fine. As soon as possible, considering the fact that there is a limit of items on the floor already. Welcome back to the stream, Bubble Cup. Hey. Doing the right thing, circling around these skeletons.
Apex.
Nope, there is your voice, I guess.
Pick it up.
Snotty the Bat. Yeah, I would go Snotty the Bat. Oh, yeah, you got distracted, I guess. That's why your voice isn't there. Oh, you didn't go Snotty the Bat. I would go for Snotty the Bat, for sure. Like, I mean, if magnets are super important, and I believe we all agree on that, you should go for the Snotty the Bat. I also don't think these wisps are doing enough damage to do any difference. I would be attempting at least to get a little bit deeper into the corridors because there is a lot of like how's it called? The oases spawned a bit deeper into the corridor. That's once. And another thing, the further you go, the higher the chances the oasis will be spawned in the center. Or like you need some space for it. I don't know which one. So you're doing circles here, but I would be going a bit more into the corridors here and here. And basically the idea is to not do the circle, but rather come here, go to the center, come here, return to the center, come there. But yeah, obviously revisiting this area where there is no entrance is also important because there is junk on the floor and you need to pick up the junk. By the way, you can disable the microphone in here completely. This, yeah. So OBS won't be recording it at all. I think you received a lot of damage because you were staying in the place. You won't always avoid the damage if you are not staying in the place, but if you are moving, you have a chance to not receive the damage. There are these archers, and when you wait in the place, you are basically receiving the hits from these arrows. Oh no, oh, you hit the monster there. That makes sense. So yeah, it was different. Oh no! There were two tombstones. Tombstones, sorry. Okay, you got the first spawn. Oh, actually, this is fun. So basically, these wisps are helping you to kill monsters in the place. Yeah, here's the problem. Amount of skeletons allows you to throw a lot of the projectiles at it, like Magic Missile and Chain Frost. And when Imperia starts to be vulnerable, she's the only target that this projectile will bounce to. So, like, the moment she got vulnerable, she received, like, a lot of the bounces into her direction, and that instantly killed her without, like, spawning anything. So what I'm doing in these situations, I'm trying to move towards, like, top or the right, so there will be bounces towards her, but as she moving sideways to follow me, they might fall behind her. It's not always happening, but you need to try. If you like to hug the wall, as it looks like here, I would rather recommend you to hug the wall. Do we have a minimap here? We don't have a minimap. So if I will roll back, okay. If you will go like to the right, check the Reddit. There is a post where a person is showing like a good corner where you need to hug the wall, and I think that one is better than this one. Yeah, I don't like this corner. You also didn't pick up the gold there. It would be like few thousand, so not a big deal. You need to work on your Imperia actions. This was rather underperforming. Like, you got 2 spawns You missed the spawn on the second phase, as she just received a lot of the bounty. But yeah, awesome score, 2.56. Well done. I will be hiding the screen now. I hope that was helpful. If you have any other questions, just throw them at me. Main monitor, yes, remove it. Mute the desktop sounds, yes, mute them. Awesome. You see the game now. This is embarrassing to return to my 2 point something millions only. Okay, my controller went sleeping. Now I'm back and let's do another game. Yep, great game, Justin. Thank you for the video. I will check it later and add these scores to my table. Oh, actually, what I wanted to do. Okay, we'll check it later. Your like minute 7 points were pretty high, and I didn't check the level 5 points. So this is, yeah, that was a great run. Well done. Because yeah, I spent a lot of time criticizing your how's it called, Mortimer Kisses thing, but you seem to finish the first 5 minutes well enough. Give me a second, so I got some weird messages on my phone. Okay. Give me a few seconds. Yeah, I will do something here. I will be back in 1 minute. Need to do important task, super important. And me back. Almost. So I will have another hour and a half for the stream or so. So let's do it. Okay, so few things I wanted to test today is basically to not have the Chain Frost as the last ability. Thank you for, what is this, like, super chat, Justin. Thank you for $2. That will be another coffee for me. Mahalo for the analysis. Good luck with the grind today. Thank you. I will need the luck for the grind, for sure. For the successful grind. Oh, it is so slow now. Yeah, you know, like, I used to see a lot of the, like, gaming content to, like, learn things about other games and this one as well. And, like, I'm often watching it, like, 2x speed. And then I return to the game, and the game is, like, extremely slow. Because I got used to double the speed. And yeah, this is exactly an effect I am experiencing right now. The game is crazy slow. Heading to work now. Gonna grind for 2.7 when I get off. Peace out. Good luck. Good luck with your work. I hope you will have a productive day and then productive grind. That is not the perfect timing for picking up the magnet, but I would pick up that magnet rather sooner than later anyway, because of the positioning of that magnet. So yeah, let's make this game where I will take Snotty the Bat instead of Chain Frost and see how it will go. It didn't start it perfectly because of the, I guess, lack of the specialist array. Could be some other differences. God, the game is so slow. But it is okay-ish, as long as I am able to level up Mortimer Kisses for the most of the early game. And this is something I could be using for comparing the efficiency of Chain Frost and if it's like really that needed. It is a huge contributor starting at minute 6. But there is a lot of important stuff happening before minute 6, and I feel like, again, after the stream yesterday, I feel like the game could be just fine in the late without Chain Frost. Did I mess? Okay, I did something wrong with positioning, so now I have only one satire, unfortunately. Level 9 at 230. Got another magnet. Level 10 at 231, which is great. Having Mortimer Kisses level 5 feels good. Still having a chance to get level 9 Mortimer Kisses before 3-minute mark. Still having the chance. Still there. Got it a bit later, but that will work fine. Yeah, introducing bot makes it a bit more complicated navigating through the early game, as I need to consider... Do I go... Okay, what am I going now? Am I going track? I don't really want to reroll right now. Reroll sounds like a... Okay, I will go actually Snotty the Bat right now, as it increases the damage from something to something. It's like increasing the damage basically from certain, I believe, or something. From not killing these skeletons to like killing them from one shot. And Snotty the Bat is like has area for its effect, and I feel like that could be good for killing masses of zombies during the wave of zombies, basically. Yes, I have left the chest behind me. I will consider right now moving to the bottom of the bottom corner of the game right now, avoiding basically picking up the chest. I might benefit a bit from the items that I can pick up right now, but like the only item that will like significantly bring something new to the table would be Octarine Core, and it is highly unlikely I will get like particularly Octarine Core right now. Why I'm saying that? Because like my expectations right now are all... Oh. I think Snotty the Bat just hit the skeletons here, but didn't kill them. I will do a roll here and go for Magic Missile. Again, as I'm not going to pick up Chain Frost early, my first mini-boss Aghanim will be for Magic Missile. So I do really need to invest more into Magic Missile. Come on, game! Okay, we are, yeah, like investing more into Snotty the Bed right now. Sounds a bit weird, but I will switch probably after this to the track, if that will be possible. Skeletons should be gone now, so I will be able to go and pick up that chest on the top. At 5-minute mark, we are almost 100k behind the schedule, which is rather sad. 100k it was, right? Okay, a little bit less, 80,000 Ks. I need to leave this Roshan also behind. First mini-boss was in the center, right? So the next one can be either on top or on the bottom. I really wanna leave that baby Roshan behind. Yep, and I am successful in that. We'll be heading to the chests on the top. Hopefully killing this mini-boss before picking up the chest. Unfortunately, I will know the location of the next mini-boss before I will kill this one, right? Yeah, this is pretty rough start. At minute 6 mark, I'm now more than 100,000 points behind. Okay, I will be restarting this game, sorry. Why no Chain Frost? So last stream I had the last game that I finished no matter what, and in that game I had no how's it called? No specialist array, and I stopped on Kaya because of the lack of rerolls. So I had no trident and no specialist array. I stopped on Kaya. That is a lot of damage missing from like the best game I had in the past. And I finished that game at 2.3 million, almost. Like I could have finished it at 2.3. That's the important part. And that made me think that the problem with the late waves is not the amount of damage I output with my abilities, but rather... So, it means that the late game is not that dependent on like extra damage that I have in this build, but rather on something else. And I feel like that inefficiency, I can only explain that inefficiency by the fact that like projectiles, by the way, welcome to the stream, Wins. Welcome to the stream, Jacquees. Hello, nice to see you stream. Nice to see you watching my stream. So that inefficiency I can explain only with the fact that Chain Frost and Magic Missile, which are, in my opinion, are the most two important abilities for that timing, like late game, are becoming somewhat like inefficient because of the amount of bounces they do. Most probably, like many bounces, many projectiles of those two skills are like aiming at the same monsters, and often that monster could be dying before all of the projectiles arriving at it. And that made me think if it's worth trying to have the game without Chain Frost. And the decent replacement that I can think of, the most decent, is Snotty the Bat. So yeah, it's like I'm not sure that will work. I will be surprised that will work, but this is why I'm going for Snotty the Bat over Chain Frost right now and wanna try a run like that. Yeah, another important thing is that like Chain Frost is super useless early into the game, and Snotty the Bat is super useful as it will be picking up the drops for me. Okay, this is super slow start for one reason or another. I'm not having... What is the amount of damage from Snotty? 12? Why? Yeah, level up of... Oh no, that was a mistake. This is something I will be adjusting for a while. I should have had Mortimer Kisses as the last ability. Ew. Again, I don't think this will work out, but I need to test it. I basically expect a bit... I feel like this kind of strategy will make a slight exchange where I will trade early game performance for performance in like some sort of middle game timing. And I will like mid-game performance is the important one. Obviously, I will lack a bit of the damage in the late game, but from that game I had last stream, it seems like that's not a big deal. Okay, I'm going a Chain Frost build here, as the game is suggesting that one. So yeah, I will be trying different things today, depending on where the game will lead me, basically. This now seems like a Magic Missile primary build. Which still lacks another level in Specialist Array. Magic Missile is gathering huge benefits from Specialist Array item. Way more than Mortimer Kisses in particular. Okay, let's go Snotty to bed here, and let's do this a pure Magic Missile run. I will do some rerolls to pick up Magic Missile over everything else. I might also use a reroll, depending on the situation, to get Octarine Core, as that one will be super beneficial early into the game to boost the damage from Magic Missile Aghanim, for Magic Missile Aghanim. I get your Theory Craft. I have gotten same score, sometimes more going second Aghanim stun at times. Yep, that could be the thing, that could be working. Not sure. Yeah, should have spent the reroll to look for Octarine Core, honestly, here. But again, I will, like, Octarine Core is not as efficient as leveling up the Magic Missile, so we'll be keeping some rerolls right now for it. Not level 10 at the 30 mark, but in this case it's not that important. I should be... Yeah, I have 2 more extra rerolls for early game, right? Which means I might be able to finish Magic Missile as the first ability to level 9. If I will get at least once Magic Missile for free without reroll. Okay, this is crazy now. Like, I had 6 rerolls, so I had spent 4 rerolls already at least to get Magic Missile priority. Yeah, I don't need to wait for the wave of skeletons to finish here. I can add... You kidding me? What is this game? Yeah, so physical damage 12 is not enough for killing the skeletons. They need at least 14 damage, so I will be getting Snotty the Bat upgrade. No, I will go with Chain Frost. I still think it is more efficient killing masses of skeletons than Snotty the Bat. I also might spend some, like, the time of killing this boss in this pocket. Even when skeletons will appear. Because again, I believe bounces are getting benefits from being in the open space. And I'm happy with Octarine Core here a lot, as there will be another wave of the skeletons. Also, 50% chance of splitting each bounce at certain bounces. Also, that is amazing. I agree that sometimes they just dissipate. I honestly, after I did the math, basically Aghanim it's supposed to increase the efficiency of the Chain Frost at level 9 by 14 times, and it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it does that. So I have feeling that there is only one split of the Chain Frost happening. So the maximum efficiency increase could be like 2 times if the first bounce is splitting into 2. And I feel like the mechanics is working in such a way that, like, if the bounce that already split into 2 will never split into 2 again. At least this is what I'm feeling, because, like, it's clear that the efficiency of Chain Frost is not rising by 14 times, and this is what the math suggests for the case where you can, like, split into 2 every time. Yeah, I should actually have left that chest from the mini boss, probably. Yeah, not sure. Oh, from the Russian, the last chest, basically the previous chest. I like how I clean these skeletons. They are not coming close to me, which means I have enough damage basically to keep them far from me, and it also might mean that I'm killing a decent amount of those. Maybe I will have more than 50 damage from the magic missile again. That would be impressive. Points wise, I will finish minute 5 probably like 300,000 points behind, but that is expected for the magic missile build. Okay, I will be heading towards the center, meeting the next mini boss in there. What are we going to level up here? I will finish the Octarine Core first. Do I? I need at least 3 Russians anyway. No, I need 2 more Russians on top of this one. I will go Kaya right now, and then I will go Crystallis. Yeah. If it would be like I was looking more for another part of the Honda. What is this called? Phylactery, sorry. But yeah, effectively using level up of the Kaya as a reroll to get that Phylactery over the Crystallis. But on top of that, I locked the Kaya right now, so there are already 2 items finished in the inventory, so I will always get either Phylactery or Crystallis as items from the chests, which will make me finish the Honda from basically 2 mini bosses after the one I was making that decision at. Yay! Got lucky with the second boss spawn. Also, it is worth noting that my score is like nowhere impressive at this time in the game. I need to not forget that I need to take Magic Missile Aghanim here. Already having Phylactery before 6:15. This means like this will be a great game for recording the stats, because 47 damage. Yeah, that is impressive. That is impressive amount of damage, and with Handa, I don't think like anything can be better than this for Magic Missile build now. So this will be this would be a great source of the basically predictions for Magic Missile build. We'll try to stop the local recording I'm making after this game, so after the stream I can collect the data. We'll get Yasha to basically lock down the inventory. I'm thinking to picking up World of I will go Octarine Core right now, because my priority right now is to get maximum damage on Magic Missile Aghanim. And for that I need maximum damage output from Magic Missile. We'll be revisiting the corridors. Okay, so do I want Arcane Bolt? Yeah, I will go with Arcane Bolt here. It's not that bad. I don't feel like it does anything good for me. Slow is no good. I'm not looking for slow increase. How often this slow is happening also like my least priority. Arcane Bolt does have some not ideal behavior where it's like pushing the monsters from me, but at least it does some damage. Okay, I have feeling that not having Mortimer Kisses at this time in the game makes the wave that we are observing right now a bit more problematic. Mortimer Kisses do actually kill the Satyrs from this wave, like with few bounces, which is significant help. Which is help, and any help is good. So this is an interesting thing to observe, in my opinion, in my nerdic opinion, not Nordic, but nerdic. And the last mini boss will be in this pocket, so again, it's hard to imagine more perfect Magic Missile game than this one. More perfect. Way better, way closer to the perfect game of Magic Missile than this one. How are we score-wise? Like again, I need Trident still, right? Yeah, cool. Trident will I have. So I'm still like far behind the points-wise comparing to Mortimer Kisses builds. But this is again expected. I was 300,000 points behind at minute 5 already. And at minute 9... No, that is perfect level up. At minute 9 I'm expected to have 1.6 millions and I'm having 1.3. So I'm still locking those 300,000 points as at minute 5. As was at minute 5. So yeah, didn't get any extra extra points since minute 6 started, which is where I would expect the Magic Missile build to excel. So yeah, that is rather sad news. On the other side, my items are pretty good right now. I will be finishing Trident way before minute 10 mark, which in Mortimer Kisses game I'm actually aiming at like 10-15 for Trident. That also means that I will get trident a bit, the apex a bit earlier, which also might be a good thing, but yeah, we will see now if I will get it or not at all. Apex, great. Now I only need something. Do we? Let's go Frostbites. I think that will be helping me with killing like the big bosses, like big monsters, sorry. And again, improving my magic missile damage. What is the damage right now? 82. That is great. 82 damage at minute 10. That is a lot of damage. Like with Mortimer Kiss's first builds, I like used to see 50 damage, sometimes even less at minute 9, and yeah, I don't think it will be jumping twice in the next minute, and here it does that jumping. So 82 damage is like pretty impressive amount of damage I got for magic missile. I don't think you would have a game way above this, way better than this. Again, I got Honda before 615, so that boosted magic missile's damage a lot. I got magic missile maxed out as the first ability, almost first ability. I think I missed just one level up, like the 9th level up of magic missile. And got a bit unlucky with rolls of early level ups, but had a lot of rerolls available to force that magic missile build. Minute 11. Still 300,000 points behind the expectations of a good Mortimer Kisses run. Yep. It's hard to hope for magic missile to be an available option in Echelon 8 anymore. It's like, if this game went this poorly, like, I can't imagine, I mean points wise, if this game is so bad points wise, and this is like almost ideal match of magic missile in my opinion. Sorry. Oh god. I'm recovering from the second sickness in this month. Nothing terrible, but sneezing becomes a bit annoying. Yeah, still I think it's worth checking if replacing Chain Frost with like Pet Rider would be significant early game. That one I'm still eager to test. I think I do. Okay, maybe it's because of the current wave feels like real good. I'm like not dying. There is no like threat for me to die, and monsters are like far away from me. So it feels like... Okay, I was hoping Snotty the Bat will slow down the Imperia. No. Okay, that didn't work well, but I like this place of skeleton spawns. We'll get this... No, I didn't get this bolt. Okay, we got 2 spawns, one were skeletons and another are these shots. I will try to use my... No! Okay, this is super bad. No, spawn something. God, yeah, I basically lost one of the possible spawn of the creeps, and I don't think I will do more than this now. You're dead now. The crown. 2.3 million run with magic missile prioritized. This is perfect magic missile run in my opinion. Not much more damage than in Mortimer Kiss's run. So yeah. Hereby I announce magic missile first build. Magic missile priority build is dead in Echelon 8. I'm pretty sure about it now. I mean, I was pretty sure before, but I never tested one. Let me stop the local recording. I will also rename the file so I won't lost it. Give me a few seconds, please. So this is 2.33. Magic missile run. Awesome. Okay, I didn't start the local recording. No, I did. So now let's try something that we all know is working way better, which is Mortimer Kisses. Unless I will have a run where I will replace Chain Frost with Snotty the Bat. If the game will allow me, will force me, or something like that. Yeah, I will probably do the stream for another like half an hour, maybe a little bit longer, and then I will go with the rest of my day. These are very good places for... Okay, let's go Snotty the Bat. This early. I might also... picking Crystals there might be a good idea, to be honest, as Snotty the Bat is a physical skill. And that might be making it killing more skeletons, a little bit more skeletons. It's not like my main expectation from Snotty the Bat is like skeleton killing, but like the more I can squeeze from it, the better. The more like efficiency I can squeeze from it. I will go Snotty the Bat level 2 because I anticipate this one should be killing the skeletons one hit. Yep, we just saw it on the left there. On the right there, sorry. It's on the left for me because... I'm joking, it's also on the right for me. Just trying to... Yay! Another massive kill and like literally not a single pickup from that. So basically pickup like oh no, it's... God, this is awful. So basically the chance of pickup drop depends on the ability kill and not on the like death of the monsters. That is awful. Yeah, it seems like I will finish 2-minute mark pretty badly. I'm not like, yeah, I kinda already invested one level up into Magic Missile, one extra, like one really not good level up into Magic Missile and another one in Snotty the Bat. So yeah, this is a restart. Like missing 2 levels is pretty bad, and the score is not encouraging me to proceed that game either. I am expecting to have 105,000 points at 2-minute mark, and I only had like 65 or like 70, I don't remember. So yeah, that is not the run to proceed with. No. I will only play Magic Missile first. I'm not going to play this game. Those chests will basically make me to be in the open space for like 40 to 50 seconds. And this is not what I'm aiming at. Oh, almost restarted this one. And this one is like basically the perfect start. The chests are located so I can pick up both of them even before the first baby Roshan will appear. And again, I will be at 30 seconds mark, I will be in the corridor, efficiently collecting all the drops that is falling from the monsters. Okay, I was super happy with the first ability as I got Magic Missile instantly. Items now look way better, but the fact that I had to use 3 rerolls and the best I got was 2 rerolls, sorry. The best I got was Magic Missile level 2 was a bit upsetting. Yeah, I need to restart this game already. Magic Missile level 3. Not perfect items. At least I'm level 5 at 2-minute mark. Is it the game that is better than the one I had with Magic Missile before? Okay, I will try to proceed this game as it seems like a bit better Magic Missile game than the last one we had. I might also try to do something like... Okay. Yeah, I'm restarting this. I used to keep 2 rerolls for basically 2 first mini-bosses. One is to secure the... Bounty Hunter's track. And another one, in this particular case, would be needed to secure Magic Missile upgrade. So yeah. Yeah, this is almost ideal run. The chests are in an ideal place, but Magnet is kinda in the corner of the map, which is fine. It's like the corner of the map that I most probably will visit through the game, but it would be better if this Magnet will be in the mini-boss pit. The area that I will visit through the game, 100% chance. Okay, this is not a no Chain Frost game. And probably not a game at all, as I'm not getting proper items. I'm out of rerolls now. So, one more mistake and we are restarting it. Oh, by the way, I have added the stretching emote to Twitch. You don't need to be subscribed. I guess you need to be followed or at least present on the channel to check it out. But yeah, I'm not doing stretching pose today, as I will try to play this setup of chests, though. Yeah, it's available for everyone. You can check that out. I will not be doing the stretching pose today, though, because the stream is pretty short. I got my Magic Missile as the first ability, but yeah, I have used all 5 rerolls that I allow myself to use in the early game, so yeah, I'm not expecting this game to be absolute luck after the second level. Now, again, almost perfect early game. The magnet is in the perfect place, but chests are a bit suboptimal. Okay. The second chest is a bit further into the corridor, which is like not a big deal, so it's pretty good game anyway. But I will just meet the baby Roshan before picking up the second chest. That's the only significant difference from ideal start. Magic missile with only one reroll, which is good. The chests here are like far from ideals, but this is still something that will allow me to get into the corridor before 40 seconds mark. I will have to meet the mini-boss, the baby Roshan outside most probably, depending on its spawn. Okay, I'm not going to stand in place waiting for baby Roshan. So yeah, this is good. I am second 40. I am already in the corridor. I killed the baby Roshan. Oh, we are doing the no chain frost game here, probably. So what am I missing? I'm missing the Mortimer Kisses. And that will lock my abilities. And this will make me to test this no chain frost game. Not a level 5 at 1 minute mark, unfortunately. But this shouldn't be a big deal. We'll go with Magic Missile level 2 to basically save the reroll. Both skeletons should be on the bottom. Where is my Mortimer's Kisses? Awesome, finally got Mortimer Kisses. The only problem is I'm out of rerolls, so now I'm at games something. Yeah, I basically depend on luck to get level ups into Mortimer Kisses. Here again, 2 rerolls would be crucial for later game, as I have to secure Magic Missile Aghanim, and I cannot like trade it for more for like any other skill. In other games I can like pick up Magic Missile Aghanim from the second mini boss or Chain Frost, which I was prioritizing Chain Frost, but now I want to try something different. But in this game I only have an option of Magic Missile, so need that reroll for the late game. I'm not lucky with that, so I will use one reroll for securing another level up into Mortimer Kisses. This was a weird spawn of skeletons. Okay, let's depend on luck 100%. Yeah, I will be restarting this game most probably anyway, but I am interested in the performance of Snotty the Bat during the waves of skeleton. I never tested this, and I wonder how efficient will it be. So this is why I'm still playing this game, not because I expect great results from it. Yeah, I will probably restart it now. 200 at minute 3. I was like at 290 or so, so it is like the best outcome you can have in the game when you have Mortimer Kisses maxed out, and I had no maxed out Mortimer Kisses, so most of these benefits came from me having Snotty the Bat and picking up everything as soon as possible. Welcome to the stream, Peter. What is the order of Aghanim you take now after Trek? Like in this build that I'm trying right now, it would be Magic Missile. And third one, I don't know. Probably I would anticipate Chain Frost as the 6th item, and that one would be the Aghanim. So like third Aghanim is basically under the question here. Ideally, that would be like 6 skill Aghanim. I'm still not having Mortimer Kisses maxed out, which is a big deal. I finished minute 4 below 465, which is also not cool. I'm still curious how I will finish minute 5 mark, having Snotty the Bat, and this is why I'm playing this game. So this is my goal right now is not to get the cool score, but rather to get an evaluation of a sort for the Snotty the Bat early game against Chain Frost. Tried to avoid picking up that chest, but again, with Snotty the Bat, it is a bit problematic to execute. Okay, I'm like 100,000 points behind the target, which is expected by me not having Mortimer Kisses maxed out before like 4 something. So yeah, it's not the game to evaluate Snotty the Bat efficiency. How do you feel about Frostbite plus Aghanim instead of Chain Frost plus Aghanim? I'm not a big fan of Chain Frost. I just did 2.345 with this build. With which build? I will restart this one. Not ideal chests and pretty bad magnet. So coming back to that Chain Frost plus Aghanim, I have tested Chain Frost plus not Chain Frost, how is it called? The Frostbite plus Aghanim build back in Echelon 7. I should probably have some videos representing that situation from back in January, and it wasn't anything impressive. It looked cool, but points were not in the place, and level wasn't in the place. It's like, it's not working for some reason, I don't know which one. So, I also assume that there is a problem with Frostbite, that it's freezing the enemies in place, and that is like, that might be having a bad influence on the game, which, like, basically you would like enemies to come as close as possible as soon as possible, so you will kill them as soon as possible, but maybe there is something else to it, and maybe Frostbite is working. It's just like because I haven't played it long enough, I don't have a good statistics. But instead of Leech ulti, 2.345. Yep, that is a decent score. But I mean, like, this is not something that will prove to me that is working. But again, it looks impressive. El Gypsy, what was your score at like 5-minute mark with the try? Just slotting Frostbite instead of Chain Frost in any build. No. I mean, I don't really understand what's the point of that. like the only like killing the Russians faster maybe. The thing is, I don't think that. Give me a second. I will check it in my table. So Aghanim Scepter, not Aghanim Scepter, the Chain Frost DPS on level 1 is like 154. Let's divide it by 2 because from the perspective of killing the like big monsters, or how is it called, the baby Russian, it's like half of the DPS because you need to hit it, then it will be bouncing off and bouncing back. So it will be like 77, sorry. And DPS of Vengeful Spirit, which is the main thing that will be improved by Frostbite, is 100, and Frostbite increases the damage by 25%. So it will be like granting 25, maybe like 37.5 damage to Vengeful Spirit. It does also its own damage, but it's like real insignificant. Will also increase the damage of this, how is it called, the Arcane Bolt, but that one is also insignificant. So basically you will have like, let's say 37.5. Like you can even multiply it by 2, which will be basically 75 damage from that Frostbite. Increase like single target damage for finishing the big monsters. And again, 75 is like pretty much the same ballpark with like DPS of the half DPS of the Leech Chain Frost. So yeah, it's hard for me to see how that will be working, but again, if you will have some cool games that will prove me wrong or will show some interesting interaction, let me know. I would love to learn that. Welcome back to the stream, Evert. Evert present. I will explain my joke. It's a joke about ever present. Pun intended. So yeah, Peter. Yeah, I don't think that like. I mean, I had an idea of having Frostbite back in Echelon 7 times. I see how this idea makes sense, but with the results I had back in Echelon 7 and like my current understanding of the game, I don't see how Frostbite is helpful, especially in the early game. And this is another restart. Okay, I have 10 minutes left for the stream or so. Oh, not that much. What are we going to do? Wanna do something fun? Yeah, let's just finish this game no matter what. So my target right now would be the highest score with only one game allowed to play. So yeah, this is not targeting at 2.7 million run, but rather just finishing the game with as much points as I can. So yeah, Laguna Blade will do in this case. Awesome. Like, it's not that Laguna Blade is super beneficial. I don't think I can go Chain Frost now, but I will do. I think the super important abilities would be Magic Missile. Obviously, obviously the how's it called, the track. I might skip on Mortimer Kisses. Ooh. I don't think I can skip on Magic Missile. Magic Missile is super important. I mean, Mortimer Kisses is fine, but again, like with Mortimer Kisses, I will finish the first 5 minutes very well, and then I will literally struggle through minute 6 and further. Oof! Yeah, I will get Chain Frost here. Two bots get you more score. I don't think that the two bots are that significant of an improvement, to be honest. Again, the only score you get from bots is by picking up the items, and I don't think like having two bots will make you pick up more items. Okay, we're going Mortimer Kisses here. I mean, I'm not rerolling at this point into the game, and I think I can deal with minute 6 monsters using Chain Frost, basically. So this would be an interesting run. I think I should be able to hit like 2 millions, but we will see. I'm not picking up this magnet, that is good. This is too early for the magnet. I don't think I am at the limit of things on the floor. I'm also not spending my health anymore on killing the Russians, as I would need that health to navigate through skeleton waves. I do lack the pickup radius item or ability. I will use the reroll now. That is super important. Early levels of Mortimer Kisses are super important. And although level 4 is like not that beneficial for how I use Mortimer Kisses, but you cannot get to level 5 without level 4. So that is important to realize. Oh yeah. Nice, got another level up into Mortimer. I think I will die right now if like Mortimer Kisses will not save me. So I will go Laguna Blade. That would be my third priority ability. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, there is a cheese on the bottom, and I will try to reach it. Yeah, I'm surviving this, amazing. Magnets on the top. Kaya. I will go Kaya. It won't help me by much with current wave of skeletons, unfortunately, as it is finishing. But it is more secure item than whatever was there, another one. Yeah, I'm not having magic missile, so like Honda efficiency is rather questionable in this game. Oh, there is a cheese. I will be picking up this cheese and leaving this area for to spend the rest of early game time in the corner where I will be farming skeletons, and that will be my main target right now. I will try to position myself somehow in between of these two magnets. I will execute two Mortimers and pick up the magnet that is closest to me. There is another magnet. What is this game? Yeah, I'm not using rerolls anymore. I don't think there is a significant difference between Chain Frost and Laguna Blade, but I will be prioritizing Chain Frost, as that will be the next Aghanim, the second Aghanim for me. Definitely. We'll pick second magnet now. Welcome to the stream, Jordan, EON. Do we need to always reroll for Specialist Array? I mean for the first item. It depends. Like... it depends. Like, if you are aiming to 2.7 millions and above, it might be worth it. But if you are like at... your target is like 2.5, 2.6, like I would be saving rerolls on items. Why are you changing your skill build from meta? This is the last game of the stream, so I just find a good spawn of chests and I said that I will finish this game anyway. So it's not 2.7 million run, it's just the best run I can do from a random game. Any idea why Phylactery and Honda don't apply to Kisses, Frostbites, or Spirits? Frostbite doesn't do damage from the projectile, it does the damage over time, and Mortimer Kisses doesn't do the damage from projectile either. It's like up on the landing of the projectile there is an area that does the damage, so this is why it's not applying. Spirits, I believe Spirits are working with Phylactery. They are all classified as projectiles. Yeah, they do have projectiles, but the means of dealing damage for them are different for all of them. So the amount of projectile can be increased, but the way the damage is applied cannot be increased through the projectile means. I will pick up this magnet and head towards the mini bosses. I will spend some time making sure that the Roshan will die outside of my pickup area, and I will leave the chest for later. I have finished minute 5 at 7:30, which is super impressive for... I mean, yeah, it's not super impressive. I'm not having Magic Missile, but my Mortimer Kisses was pretty solid basically throughout of this game, and this basically explains that the main ability for the game are Mortimer Kisses, and like there is nothing that is actually helping significantly to the performance of Mortimer Kisses in the skeleton waves. Come on. Boop, boop, boop. I have some rerolls here, so I will go... Oof. This is not awesome. And this is super not awesome. Okay, let's lock... let's lock into Trident here. I might not get Honda in this game, so... confirming I will have Trident is also good enough. And here at 6:15 I'm expecting a huge problem with navigating the map as I'm not having Magic Missile. So let's see how it will turn out. It's already turning out pretty complicated. But I'm killing Russians super fast thanks to... Laguna Blade and Chain Frost. So that is mostly thanks to Laguna Blade, I think. Chain Frost is also fun, but it does have problems aiming at... God, this is more difficult than I was anticipating. And I mean by difficult, more... Like, I can basically walk towards the spawn of the mini-boss because of the amount of monsters that are not being dead. God, no! Yeah, I might die here. This is no joke. This is a serious game? No. Yeah, having no magic missiles is a huge problem. I'm not upset and with taking Mortimer Kisses, obviously. But yeah, having no magic missile is a huge loss. God, maybe I should have invested into... Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead. Yep. And I have 2 tombstones, so basically my second... I cannot like count on my second. What are these? Let's go Ring of Regeneration, as survival is at the question here. When mobs are stunned, it's much easier to navigate through them. Yep, that is also true. So now we are going Chain Frost, right? Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, and because of lack of magic, yeah, magic missile is like crazy good. That's. I hope after this game it's clear as day. I'm even killing the mini bosses pretty late into the game, having no magic missile. Even though I have the Laguna Blade, which is supposed to be helping with killing like large targets. But it doesn't help that much. I see your point. Projectile mechanics from Dota. Yeah. I mean, this is using the Dota engine, so... And I mean, it's like logically also makes sense. Again, they could have made it work either way, but they might not be even considering how the things will be working. It just went this way naturally. I might have considered Apex there, but I don't think I had Apex, right? Did anyone notice if I had an Apex as the choice? Because, yeah, I got super focused on the... Yeah, having no stun is crazy bad. I will go Mortimer Kisses here, as this will again increase my survivability theoretically. And I'm having severe problems with survivability right now. Okay, let's go Phylactery. Like, if I'm not surviving right now, I don't think I will be able to finish this game at all. Come on, like a single cookie? Like a single cookie, please? Yay, single cookie. Oh, that wasn't a lot. Yeah, I think I'm dying now. Cookie! Please, more cookies! No! Jeez. Why? Like, why do I have so much HP? I mean, cheese is like not helping much, and cookies are like super worthless. God, this is awful. Am I dying like this? Remember, I don't have another life anymore. I run into the bug where I got 2 tombstones when I died for the first time. Oh god. Yeah, magic missile is crazy good. Woo! I don't think I will survive the last few minutes, to be honest. Okay, we'll probably stay in this place because okay, there are only 2 cookies there. We'll go into the pocket. I might also stay outside of this pocket, as most probably I will have to be on the move for the last wave to survive last wave. I don't think I can stay in place for the last wave. This is so not enough damage. It's crazy. So yeah, Chain Frost doesn't stand anywhere close to what Magic Missile does. So my assumption of like having like no Chain Frost run might be a working thing as long as... Oh, the Magma, awesome. God. Yeah, I'm dying. Like, there is no way I'm surviving the last minute. I'm eating those cookies non-stop. You should get max health for the cookies as well. God, this is crazy. I wasn't expecting these to finish in such a way. Okay, anyway, thanks everyone who was on the stream. I have some errands to deal with. You can get 5-minute score, getting 9 in stun and 6 in kisses with 2x ray, 2x octarine core. Oh, I don't think you need to prioritize Magic Missile over Mortimer Kisses early. Mortimer Kisses are crazy. Crazy good for the first... for the Skeletons times. Anyway, thank you who was on the stream. Again, thanks Justin for another super chat. We reviewed the game of Justin today as well. And I see you